Welcome back to my channel. Like and subscribe if you love to hear more from us. Today I'm gonna share with you about parenting and dog training. Is it surprising if I say parenting and dog training do share a number of similarities? Not until I read a book written by Doggy Dan did I realize they have connection in different aspects. If you are having doubt, then read this book, What the Dogs Taught Me About Being a Parent. It is practical and straightforward. I will introduce Doggy Dan again. Doggy Dan is a charismatic dog trainer who has established an online dog training course on YouTube. People who want your dog to be obedient don't hesitate to subscribe and watch all of his videos. Back to the main point, the book by Doggy Dan, What the Dogs Taught Me About Being a Parent. First, let's have an overview. This book was accumulated from the knowledge Doggy Dan had perceived through sessions of dog training over the years. It consists of Dan's philosophy, insights and tips on how working with dogs has contributed to his raising the children. Well, people might wonder why on earth we compare parenting and training a dog. To some people, dogs are like a member of their family. When it comes to the time that family members feel closed enough with their dog, there is nothing strange about grieving at its death. Even though we are at the higher level in the food chain, it doesn't mean that dogs can't be a friend, a family member. So, don't have harsh thought on comparison between parenting a pet and a child. What makes it a should-read book lies in the connection Dan figured out after spending years training dogs and the way he used to guide his own children. Dan has put the similarities in different contexts to make readers understand each point easily. He has come up with several tips that you can apply it in distinctive situation, whether it is about children parenting or dog training. It is the universal concept, he called. Here are two outstanding similarities. 1. The timeout technique. Have you ever yelled at your dog when it keeps annoying you and you can't bear it no more? I believe most of you, or even all of you, would answer, yes. But, speaking from experience, Dan said it was not a good way to make your dog stop misbehaving. Instead, put your dog in a quiet, safe and secure spot like bedroom. Let it settle down. Why at the moment that we are so angry, do we have to be calm? Yelling won't work well in this case. It will just make the dog be scared, anxious, and aggressive. Dogs can even go against what you yell, for example, bite you or bark at you. Staying calm is the key point in this timeout technique. Believe it or not, you can use the same technique to parent your children. Specifically, your children mess up with all their toys and accidentally the toys hurt you when you step on them. You yell. Your children cry and become quite upset. You should remember that children are really good at imitating adults' behaviors, including the unpleasant ones. What would you do if your kids grow up expressing their anger on their own children just like you did to them when they were young? The yelling method is ineffective. But if you use timeout technique, silence will make the kids think what they did wrong, change their behavior and listen to your instructions more. The same to dogs. This technique will make them understand that their actions are undesirable. Parenting and dog training with calm manner to lead them how to behave is more advantageous. 2. Energy. Will you believe me when I say in the morning, if you wake up with a grumpy kind of face, your child will pick up on that energy and somehow becomes grumpy for no reason at all? On the contrary, your child can also pick up on the positive energy if you wake up with relaxed and pleasant expression on your face. The more good energy he receives from you, the higher chance for him to grow up being a happy and peaceful kid. Dogs are just so similar. People who are grumpy and hot-tempered often have dogs with quite the same characteristics. However, relaxed people often have relaxed and easy-going dogs. Your emotion, thought and expression can have influence on your children and also your dog. And believe me, when they are happy and obedient, you will be much happier. Those are only two of the variety of similarities between parenting and dog training. There are more and more interesting points that Dan put in his book. Want to see more? Get a book right away. I just want to end the video with a compliment on Dan's book, which has brought up important topics applied to our lives. Such topics are to help us to diffuse the tension and difficulties we have to deal with in life. Thank you, Doggy Dan, for writing this amazing book. And for all viewers, thank you for watching our video. If you are interested, don't forget to click the subscribe button, give us a like, and also for further details, there is a link below the description box that would send you right to our blog. Stay tuned for more useful video and blog from us. See you again soon.